In my third year, I pick up $276,400 worth of vouchers. You make a 2% markup. And I deliver them, and I come back, and I go to a place to buy some food, and I leave the money under my seat, and somebody breaks into my car and steals all the money. And so I go to my sales manager, Mark, and I tell him my story. He says, Abdullah, you're an independent contractor. Unfortunately, you have to sign an acknowledgement of debt, and now you have to go. And so I lose my job, but I can't go home, because I'm the first in my family to study. I'm the first in my community to study. And so I just live in Joburg, couch to couch, surviving, and I get kicked out of varsity because I don't have fees anymore to pay. And then, because of that decision in the MUSH, I'm very active at the student council at university. So I'm a student council member, I'm on the SRC. So I get a call from the Dean of Students, Professor Dayacha, who calls me on my phone. He says, Abdullah, I need to see you urgently. And being a student council member, you know, fees must fall. They're more militant now. We were still quite quiet back at the time. I say, Prof, you please don't call me on my phone. You make an appointment to see me. He says, Abdullah, I need to see you now. I said, I'm going to call the Vice Chancellor because you're quite rude on the phone. He said, because before you call the Vice Chancellor, I'm calling campus security to take you off campus because you shouldn't be on campus. At that point, I realized my game was up. I ran to his office. I sat down with the professor. I gave him my story. I'll never forget him. He took me by my hand. He walked me to the fees office. He got me an SFAS loan. And that day, my life changed. Shukr, alhamdulillah, I've cum laude all my degrees since then. I've had the privilege of studying at Harvard and Oxford. It's not about me. It's about the fact, Muhammad Shafi, and Maulana, that when you make an impact on a student's life, you don't know who you're impacting. It's about the fact that how do we unearth the gems in the society.